So I'm recreating this video. I had some issues with the last one. Not really that big of a deal. So this is the Trump 2020. This is the one that I'm recreating. So I seen this video where these three teenagers were sitting at a Burger King or a fast food restaurant, being nice, minding their own business, not causing any trouble. And one of the teenagers had a Make America Great Again hat, which is surprising because usually nowadays it's the newer generation that is offended by that. However, a grown man with a full-grown beard, so you can tell he's a grown man, comes up to them, yells at the kid with the Make America Great Again hat, steals the hat, gets the kid's drink and throws it on him, and then throws the empty cup at him, and then walks out of the restaurant with the Make America Great Again hat. It's so backwards to what I'm used to, but I think that is completely ridiculous. A lot of people were they're calling this grown adult male courageous. They're like, oh, he did an awesome thing, go him, that's right, stand up. No, that's freaking stupid. Someone shared the video on Facebook, and in the video the kid was looking like, I don't know what to do, and he was saying, I don't know what to do about this, because he had never been in that situation before. And someone shared the video on Facebook and said the kid doesn't know what to do because no one's ever called him out for his racist crappy. They didn't say crappy, they said the dirty word, but I don't say the dirty word. My crappy actions. As if wearing a hat that has no racial slurs and has no symbolism of any type of racism on it at all could be deemed racist, even though the creator of the hat and the saying that is on the hat, which is Make America Great Again, which I'm talking about Trump here, is not racist. He's not racist at all. The wall is not racist. Trying to make people work for their welfare is not racist. Not only African Americans get welfare. I'm just saying. And of course you should have to work for your welfare, because it's stupid giving people free money without any type of accountability for it. Anyways, to call this man courageous, has got to be one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard in my entire life. And yes, I do include that freak out at GameStop when that clearly adult male was yelling at a cashier for calling him sir, saying it was ma'am, even though it was clearly not ma'am. He had facial hair. He was built like a man. The only female thing was his long blonde hair. He wanted to take it outside and fight like a man. He yelled at him like a man. His voice wasn't even remotely like a woman. Nothing about him was woman-like, except for the fact that he had long hair and he had dyed it blonde. That was it. That was ridiculous, and this is even more ridiculous than that. And that's saying a lot. Sometimes I forget that there are millennials and snowflakes out there that they can get their feelings hurt so easily that something with absolutely nothing to do with racism, like a MAGA hat, can hurt their feelings and be called racist. it triggers me 100%. 100% triggers me. I'm also now seeing videos where people are feminists and liberals are trying to say that we should base political decisions and base base what we say and what we do, and how we think and how we teach and all these things. We should base all that on feelings instead of logic. Their words. They said we should worry more about upsetting people than about logic. They said that. They said themselves that we should put logic aside, logic and reasoning aside, and focus more on feelings. I'm going to tell you right now, a country led on feelings without reason, if anyone had any common sense, they would see that that is stupid. I was arguing with this guy, old friend of mine. And it was about me being Christian. Him saying that I felt attacked, even though I didn't feel attacked. I was telling him that I was just trying to explain to him that it is common sense not to act the way that he was trying to argue with me about. He said, I'm sorry that I don't fit within your knowledge that you call common sense. And I'm like, are you trying to tell me? He was saying that's the common sense isn't a thing anymore. Like, he said, stick with the times, it's 2019. I'm sorry I don't fit within your old-fashioned thoughts and ways. I was like, it's not old-fashioned, it's common sense. When it comes to certain situations, I don't have a lot of common sense. Okay? Like when it comes to mechanics and stuff like that. A lot of people are like, well, it's common sense to know to do this, or that this is the thing that's wrong with it, or this is why it won't start, or whatever like that. I don't have a lot of common sense there. But when it comes to being a Christian, and when it comes to political stuff, and the way a country should be ran, and the decisions that should be made, when it comes to things like that, I have some common sense. And he's saying that common sense isn't a thing, and that common sense is old-fashioned and doesn't exist anymore. And that was one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. And he was a liberal. He's not a Christian. He was just offended by what I said. I don't care if I offend anybody. I don't care who I offend. I'm going to say the truth. I'm going to talk about my faith. I don't care. If you get offended, that's your fault. But I've got a few things to say. Make America great again. Keep America great. Trump 2020. Re-election. And God bless and have a beautiful day.